Peter Dean. Schwartz, who kicked 9 goals last week against the Sydney Swans. So we get underway at the MCG, and Harry Madden wins the first hit out. It comes underfoot, goes to Brett Lovett. A high ball out of the centre square. Silvani from behind line. What a matchup that will be. Silvani's been in great touch. Kicks that perfectly. It bounces just inside the line.
And Greg Williams, some early touches. Andrew Obbs is his direct opponent, in contrast to Brett Lovett taking him on the last 2 occasions.
So the bounce, Spalding doing the ruck work. Hand passes from Dyson. He's looking out for Hopgood, who kicks it away from Bond. Bond's got a lot of pace, so he races out to the half-forward line, gives a hand pass back. Here's Kurtafini's bringing it back in front of goal. Curtahan at the back. No mark. Fraser Brown into an open goal for a goal. Great start for the Blues. First blood, a goal kicked by Fraser Brown.
Free kick to Madden, up towards half-forward. Bond in front. And the youngster from Port Adelaide takes the mark.
That's a brilliant mark. Troy Bond, Neil Baum looking on, the coach, as he brings it in towards Curtahan at the back, Sean White at the front. A chance for Carlton as Gleeson gets it further afield. Here's Matthew Hogg. He goes to ground. Oh, they go in hard. Gleeson caught one high. And up by Brian Sheen.
Bit soft.
That. I think he accentuated it a bit. Adrian Gleeson for Carlton second from directly in front. He kicks a goal. Great start for the Blues. 2 goals they've kicked. Melbourne yet to score.
Melbourne started the season with 5 wins on the trot. Then they fell in a hole and just qualified for the finals. There's Parkin on the phone already. Carlton hadn't been lower than second since round 14. Here's Neitz up towards centre half forward. Ratton, number 7. Beaten to it by Charles. Charles, nobody in front of him, goes for goal and gets the Demons first.
So that changes things. Melbourne with a quick goal to Charles. He showed a lot of acceleration. Now, here's Dyson. Onto the left boot. Charles at the back. Ratton at the front. Brett Ratton trying to hook it out wide, hoping Silvani can get there. Line is there. It's a loose ball. Off the ground by Ratton was good play. Out wide towards Kurtafini, who's very quick. Matthew Phoebe's had a terrific season. Beautiful shepherding Matthew Phoebe. And Gary Lyon chips it further afield to half forward to Tingay. Tingay has got a loose man, and he's found Glenn Lovett, who sprints clear, and he's kicked another one for the Demons. Glenn Lovett has kicked the Demons second, and now Carlton only lead by a point. Now, Madden versus Steins. Let's hope we don't see many free kicks in these ruck contests. Matthew Hogg, former Footscray back pocket player. Brings it back towards Hannah, who's having a good game. Look at the pace of Hannah. Gave it away, then was held. Up by... Is he paying the advantage? Yes, he is. Touched off the boot. Alvin goes wide. He gets it to Spalding. Spalding, a wobbly kick towards half forward. It's play on, calls the umpires. They charge in after it. Taken away by Matthew Phoebe, who's in an outstanding season. He kicks it wide. Steins is out there with Brett Lovett. Lovett over the top to Steins. Steins can sprint clear. The little chip passes on. That's a typical little Irish kick of his. And he brings it into Schwartz, who takes the mark. Schwartz kicked a couple of rippers against the Swans last week. This time he can't do it. In fact, he's put it out on the full.
Well, that's incredible. Last week he kicked 9 straight. Today, out of bounds on the full. Williams gets rid of Obst. Oh, here's Schwartz in it again. Well played by David Schwartz. And a beautiful kick off the left. Should have been swallowed by Varney. It wasn't. Tingay to Lovell. 65 metres out. Sexton. Oh, that's pretty deliberate. And paid by the field umpire.
I reckon that's tough. Oh, you see that every week.
A chance for Pike here. 25 metres out. Missed to the near side. 4 behind. 2-3.
Melbourne with a lot of the play, but the Carlton defence is strong. As Ratton kicks it. Oh, I think he's kicked it straight here to Brett Lovett.
Yes, that was a long way away from Alvin. Lovett at right half forward for the Demons. Pokes it in short. Punched down or overrun by Koutafidis. Mitchell saunters away. 14 metres out, Steins has it. Away to Charles. Not a bad snap. A goal! His second. Well, Carlton did all the scoring at the start, and since then it's been Melbourne 3-3 to nothing.
So Melbourne by 8 points. It's been a good performance after Carlton kicked the first 2 goals. And the Blues are in for a tough game. Madden and Steins. Good umpiring to call play on for that one. Here's Schwartz. Oh. Great play, David Schwartz. Races in the goal. It's another one to the Demons. Great play. Melbourne really having a little burst of champagne football here. 4-3 to Carlton. 2-1.
And what incredible mobility for a man of that size of David Schwartz to be able to take the ball. As we can see here, he takes it with only one hand, a beautiful spin out of trouble, straighten himself under the pressure of moving forward at top pace and be able...
Now Williams, beautiful kick. Oh, good play by Gleeson. Further afield it goes to Ratton. Here's Spalding and he marks this one, and the Blues could do with a goal right here and now. From 35 metres. 45-degree angle. His head over the ball. There's the kick. It looks pretty good. It's a goal. Good kick by Earl Spalding, and the Blues bounce back. Bond took front position. Good play by Bond. Mitchell kicked that very, very hurriedly. Tapped over the back by Fraser Brown. Here's Spalding, but the siren sounds to end the first quarter.
All in set and readiness now.
So the bounce. Madden and Irving. Steins is on the bench. There's Greg Williams.
Well, we've seen very little of Stephen Kernahan. In fact, his stat sheet is a clean sheet. Accidental kick away by Ratton. There he is again, number 7. He's been shifted off Charles. Hand pass and a high tackle on Ratton. And Ratton will get the free kick about 40 metres out.
Straight through at it. And Obbs come in too high over the top.
So Ratton actually kicking from about 48 metres. Good looking drop punt for a goal. Melbourne 28, Carlton 25. In the opening 3 minutes of the second quarter. It's tough in these packs. Great pick up by Hopgood. Kick to the cricket pitch area. Hanna in front. Ball from behind by Tingay. Here's Charles with his pace. Great little hand pass to Lovett, and he's set up the Demons here. Tingay. The kick out wide. Pike.
Great kick.
So Pike kicking from just outside 40 metres. Thumps it for a goal. Well, that's great stuff again, Terry. We're getting another good final. Made his debut as a schoolboy a few years ago. Gary Lyon hasn't been in it, but the Demons so far haven't needed him too much. Here's Andrew McKay. Lyon applying the tackle. Silvani. Bond in front. Good chest mark.
He's quick, isn't he?
Very quick, and isn't he so much like Gavin Wanganeen? Tremendous skills.
The kick by Bond for Kernahan. He went to ground, no free kick. Brown kicked the first goal of the game. Nobody in the goal square. Oh, what a goal! Well, they're kicking them from places you wouldn't believe you could kick them from. McKay. Round the outer boundary line he goes. On the chest of Brett Lovett. Kick by Lovett to centre half forward. Madden! Didn't take the mark, but Koutafidis there to grab the crumbs. Anthony Koutafidis, long to Kernahan. First mark for the game with the skipper.
What a great kick by Koutafidis. Brilliant play.
They lead by those 4 points. (39-34), the Blues leading. 13.5 minutes to go to half-time. Koutafidis! Yes, the mark paid. Touched it about 3 times. I'm not really sure he controlled it.
Oh, look
to
at this.
Kernahan. And Sticks has got it.
Too big for Sean White. And too good on that occasion.
Oh, don't tell me. That is the worst kick of a goal kicker you've ever seen in your life. Spoil from behind. They're in after it at ground level. Williams. Well played by Greg Williams. McKay. Christou. Gleeson spoiled. Koutafidis again puts it out in front of his teammates. Spalding. Kicked by Spalding. 2 against 2. Kernahan the recovery. But he couldn't get boot to ball cleanly. And Stephen Phoebe runs it through for a rush behind.
Mark. Good solid player, Sexton. Unobtrusive, doesn't get a lot of raps. Centre wing. Koutafidis is there. Look at the pace. He's going to kick long. He'll look for Kernahan. He's one out. Steve Kernahan. He's still got it. Oh, the captain kicks a goal. Great play by the big full forward. Kernahan's kicked his second, and what a vital goal that one is. 7-5 to 5-4.
And Gleeson had been very quiet with just 4 possessions, but he had kicked 1 goal. Kicked by Phoebe. Over the back, Christou. Gee, that defence is sensational. It's tall and it's fast. Oh, Spalding. Well, Neitz caught hopelessly out of position that time. White facing Kernahan, eyeball to eyeball, but Sticks gets away from him. Kernahan goes long for the goal square. Kernahan's there. Brown. The hand pass to Kernahan, a sitter. Well, that is brilliant play by Fraser Brown.
Great play. The Blues with a handy little buffer now after great. Look at that 53 to 34 and put that goal down to Fraser Brown. There's Matthew Hogg. Williams. Oh, look at that. The magician at work. Brings it in the full forward. Oh, it's a mark. A brilliant mark. It's taken by James Cook. Oh, this is a great burst by the Blues.
And the change now. Primke coming on, and he'll go straight, I think, to Kernahan at full forward.
So James Cook from directly in front stabs it through for a goal. The Blues are on fire. Have a look at their supporters. A brilliant 6 or 7 minutes of football.
The Blues have kicked 3 goals in the last 2.5 minutes. Madden out of the middle. Tingay. Here's Madden again. It spills to Williams. Hurried kick on the chest of Spalding. Left foot snap by Spalding. Is across the face of goal and through for a behind. Well, that might be a good matchup. He hasn't got the height, but might be able to run with him. Here's Norrish. Left footer towards the 50. Alvin. Charles not happy with the delivery.
And that was a great move by Parkin too.
9-6 to 5 goals 5. And a bit of a fight on behind play with Schwartz.
Here's Charles. Kicks a goal. Oh, he's kicked his third, I think. Yes! Great play by the little half forward. 9-6. Plays 6-5 as they fight.
And what you expect finals football to be. Madden wins another one. Hannah. There's Matthew Phoebe. Half back to half forward. Schwartz. And he showed Dean the ball. Said, have a look at that, son. Kick by David Schwartz for Lyon. Gary Lyon's got it.
That's what they want.
And that's his first mark. And here we are, nearly 25 minutes into the second quarter. Saw Kernahan have a drought and all of a sudden kick 3 goals. Will this be the start of something big for Gary Lyon? Oh, what a kick! Well, there's plenty left in this game. 13 points the difference.
Hit outs 9 to Carlton 3. Well, that's pretty typical of Carlton. As Williams gets in a hand pass to Hannah. Smothered beautifully. Well played, Stephen Phoebe. Tingay races clear. In towards full forward, Martin Pike. He's got a big chance here, Pike. He waits for the bounce. He's got it. Gives a hand pass back to Charles. Back to Pike. Pike chips it across the Wamps, and that is very, very good team play. by Melbourne. Hobbs has found a loose man. He chips it into the pocket. And look who's there. It's Glenn Lovett. So Glenn Lovett from a tight angle. It looks pretty good. It's a goal. Lovett has kicked
6. Ball underfoot. Andy Lovell, a high clearing kick. Stones, chest mark. Oh, gee, the Melbourne team has improved in the last 5 or 6 minutes. Dyson, bit of a hospital hand pass by Stones. Koutafidis was in there. Mitchell's hand pass missed the target. Ratton dragged down by Matthew Phoebe, who's lifted. Stephen Phoebe to Lovett. Hand pass by Brett Lovett. On the bounce to Obst. Another goal coming up here perhaps for the D's. Glenn Lovett on the 50. Oops, a couple of steps. Play on! Play on, said the umpire. Dyson. Melbourne had plenty here. Schwartz!
No mark, he hasn't paid it.
He's going to kick a goal anyway. The margin's a point. What a comeback by the D's. 4 goals in 5 minutes.
So back we go to the centre of point the margin, the Blues in front. Williams tries to hook it out too high, says the umpire. Off he goes, Greg Williams. He'll look for Kernahan. He hooks it back to Cook. It would have been a free kick down the ground anyway, but Cook is marked. He's directly in front. He's not a bad kick of a football. A vital kick, getting close to half-time. Oh, a shocker. He's only kicked it behind and just got that right on siren time, so 2 points the margin, Terry.
Start of the second half and the Blues leading by 2 points. Irving back on the ground and beats Madden. Williams for Carlton. Wide hand pass for Dean. White now playing up the ground. Sean White gives a good left hand pass. Dyson, Obst. Kick by Obst to full forward. Lyon. Silvani in his back. Here's Charles. Snaps. Going for number 4. Missed it. 3 goals won to Sean Charles.
Silvani, the sexton, he can go to Hannah. It's created the loose man. Now who's further afield? There's no one leading at the moment, so Hannah transfers play back towards Greg Williams. He's underneath it. It's thumped away. Brett Lovett traps it well. Beautiful play. Todd Viney. Here come the Demons. Viney, they've got an option of 2 players. The ball hits the deck. Taken away by Dean. That's good defensive play by Carlton. Here's Glenn Lovett. He's caught. Thrown to the ground. Umpire calls play on. Still a chance. It's a free kick advantage paid. Sean Charles for his 4th, and he's missed. Oh boy, the umpire paid advantage, and Charles missed it. He's not happy with himself.
Matthew Phoebe. Standing start to centre half forward. McKay and Glenn Lovett. Alvin. Irving and Madden. This is a bit of fun. Irving's going like a rocket this quarter. Gets it back from Obst. Long kick. Lyon. Oh, what a mark by Pike!
Sexton allowed him to have the front position. Everyone else went for the ball. Pike's mark.
This to put the Demons 5 points in front.
Mitchell is there and Ratton. Tingay, Hogg, Christou. Still going Christou. That's good play, but he can't pick it up. Where's Mitchell? Oh, he went without it. Quick hand pass. Todd Viney. No, it's not. It's Dyson. He goes to ground. Still Melbourne. Glenn Lovett. Gee, they're working hard, Melbourne. Out it comes to Viney. Viney, the chip pass. Lyon. He's underneath it, and Tommy Alvin will mop up for the Blues.
Good clearance by Alvin. Close to the boundary line. Spalding. Good tackle by Tingay. Hannah dropped a bit short of Hogg, but eventually got there. Kick by Hogg to half forward. Gleeson. Climbing over the top was Lovell with the perfect sit. Across the half-back line, looking for White. Brown is there. White and Brown, a colourful contest. Here's Fraser Brown. Open goal. And he's kicked it.
Magnificent.
And the Blues back in front.
The Blues by a point. Madden Williams, a hand pass, comes out to Norris, in towards half forward, and Lamar. Then Lovett to put Melbourne back in front. He kicks. Did it swing back? I think it's a goal. Yes. Well, what a game we're seeing. 3 goals to Glenn Lovett. And certainly Melbourne look quicker.
They do just at the moment, and that would be a nervous type of a sign for David Parkin, because last year they were branded as not being quick enough to win the flag. Are they any quicker this year?
Here's Kunafides breaking out to Kernahan. Primke in front again. Takes the mark.
That could be a match-winning move, that one. So Peter Dean again sensibly going long. There's Sean Charles flying for it. Matthew Phoebe sprints clear. Brings it in towards the pocket. Thump the ground. It's another loose ball. Who's going to end up with it? It's Dyson. He sprints away. Kevin Dyson, another bomb at goal. They've kicked yet another point. Gee, the Carlton supporters.
Schwartz 2 goals today after his 9 last week. The 2 numbers 11 in the ruck. Spalding and Steins. Comes to Matthew Phoebe. Out in front of goal. Chance for the Demons here. Pike. Oh, well done. Turn them inside out. Goes for goal. And I think he's... Oh, just grazed the post.
Oh, can't believe this.
Free kicks for the match. 16-5. That's incredible. Here goes David Schwartz. Surely he'll kick this one. Nobody coming at him. And he gets it. He's kicked 3. 1 in each quarter for David Schwartz, and now a mini break for the Demons.
Well, this Carlton defence that we've spoken about, that really needs a fair bagging from David Parkin in that particular play. How is it there can be a boundary throw-in and then no Carlton defender between that boundary throw-in and the goals, which are some 50 metres away?
Demons by 15 points, close to three-quarter time. Kunafides still going. Very high kick. High, wide, not all that handsome. Punched by Matthew Phoebe. Stephen Phoebe was good. Brett Lovett breaks 1, breaks another. On his own up here is Todd Viney. 50 metres out. He's got Charles going past. Viney, short passes for Schwartz. Well, it's across the ground. It's still 50 metres out. Schwartz goes for a run. Goes for goal! In the goal square. Charles. And he kicks his 4th. Well, they're looking pretty impressive now, leading by 21 points.
68-89. Let's see if the Blues can come back. Sean Charles again goes forward. Hannah puts himself in front. Can't mark. It's a loose ball. Todd Viney. Hand pass back. Here's Gary Lyon from 40 metres. The captain goes bang. Thank you very much. It's another one. Brilliant display by Melbourne, and Carlton look very, very slow and tired. Kernahan. Leeson. Kernahan, a quick kick down towards Cook. He went without it. Primke has been good since coming on the ground. Neat. Andy Lovell. Tingay. Oh, he dropped the mark. Oh, here's danger. Because Christo around the corner on the left foot. A brilliant snap, Christo. A great goal. Well, the halfback flanker has kicked the ripper.
Few seconds in the 3rd quarter. Kicked by Sexton. And there's the siren. A quarter dominated by Melbourne, and they should have actually kicked more than they did.
So the umpire about it to start the final term. Melbourne in the ascendancy. Can the Blues show that they're a top side?
Yes, Milhana, 10 marks. And coming up for his 16th disposal. If he gets rid of it, McKay floats one back to Silvani. Lucky old kick onto the chest of Mitchell. To Alvin. The Blues need some run up the middle. But standing firm in defence is Stephen Phoebe. Brown, they're going round in circles, the Blues. They have the players. Williams.
Greg Williams goes inside with a hand pass. Hogg. A further hand pass. Tommy Alvin races in the goal. Was it touched? Yes. Oh, Primke. It's a lifesaver.
Pike is there. And Charles, he's a danger man. Oh, ripped away by McKay. Now the turnover costly for Melbourne because here are the Blues in the middle. Oh, Mitchell, you would read about it.
Well, Carlton go forward again. Good mark, Sean White. It finds Hannah. Hannah's trying to break the tackle. He does so. McKay, further afield. Mitchell, now Hogg. Hogg breaks the tackle. It's an ordinary hand pass. But Christou runs onto it on the left boot. A one-out contest. Who's there? It's Kernahan at the back with Primke. But Primke's got backup support from Stephen Phoebe. And away they go, the Demons, through Andy.
CG, through Dean to Silvani. Short pass to Cook. Too far out to score. In the centre square.
Oh.
He goes very wide. Stephen Phoebe's there. The two Phoebes have been terrific.
Kernahan was one out in the goal square. Why wouldn't you kick it down there? Here's Dyson. Well, to half forward, Gary Lyon. Good mark. Off he goes. The Melbourne captain kicks long. That's the way to do it. Down towards the square. It's touched. What can they do? Here's Glenn Lovett. A hand pass back. They've got a big chance here. Here's Pike. A quick kick in front of goal. Still a chance for Schwartz, but it's thumped through. And in fact, it hit the behind post.
I think Parkman's got to look at Justin Madden just at the moment. You know, he's playing in forward of the play. He's not getting back to assist his defenders. I think there needs to be a change in that particular tactic.
Alvin, short of centre wing. He looked for Hogg. Tingay was there. Melbourne had the numbers. Schwartz, short pass. Viney, another short pass. Uncontested is Pike. First goal of the last quarter and a very big break to the Demons.
It's taken by Steve Silvani.
Told to play on Silvani. Alvin. Oh! Haven't they dropped some sitters? This is unbelievable. Sexton goes off the ground. Melbourne looks certainties at the moment. Here's Whitehead. Took a long time. Play on, says the umpire. Brown. Norris got him, holding the ball.
They're rattled, Carlton, unfortunately. Not get caught up in an emotion of trying to take Melbourne on in any other shape or form.
Schwartz is the flyer.
And he's the man at the moment. He's been tremendous all day. Peter Dean certainly has had his hands full.
Off he goes, a low trajectory kick. It's a beautiful kick, and guess who's marked it? It's Jeff Hilton, who's just come on the ground. And if he kicks this, goodbye. But he's not going to have a shot. He's going to transfer play to Pike, who's directly in front. And Carlton, I reckon, are gone. So Pike from directly in front kicks a goal, and he kicks his fourth. And the Demon supporters are ecstatic. A top performance this by Melbourne.
Kernahan interfered with White, but there was no whistle. Comes back to Sean White. Look at the Melbourne players unmarked on centre wing. Steins takes the mark. Carlton have kicked just one behind in this last quarter. Dyson. Kicked by Dyson. Good effort. Schwartz is there. Schwartz to become Melbourne's third player to kick 4 goals. Schwartz has kicked 1 in each quarter. Brown. Here's Mitchell. Short pass to Kernahan. And it should be a certain goal to the skipper. It all looks too late. He's hit the post. Well.
This is Peter Dean onto Andrew McKay. McKay a floating kick to half forward. Kernahan a good mark. They have dropped a lot of easy marks today. The captain kicks for his fourth from 45 minutes. A shocking kick. I think this is out in the full. Oh, it's not Carlton's day.
Clear. Centre wing. Big pack down here. Brown got a hand to it. Here's Christou. Back to Fraser Brown. Out in front of goal. Cook. Diving mark by James Cook. Here's James Cook for his second goal. And gets it.
Focuses more attention in onto Williams, where Bradley's presence dissipates that somewhat.
Well, here's Brett Lovett. Schwartz, gee, they're playing great football now. There's Hopgood. Gets it out to Lyon, into Charles. Here's Dyson. Dyson, hand pass back. Quick kick was by Tingay. Sean Charles pushed in the back. Yes! So Sean Charles is going to kick for his 5th.
And Pete, he's going for 5 2 weeks in a row.
Well, their forward line's been terrific. Sean Charles for goal number 5, right on 50. Keeps this one low, it swings back, right through the middle. 5 goals to this talented young half-forward flanker. And the name is on centre wing. With the Melbourne back line has been fantastic down there. Here's Bond. I would have left him on with his pace. And a beautiful kick to Cook. And hits him on the chest. So James Cook kicking for his 3rd. He started on interchange. He stabs at that one. It's a good-looking kick. And it's a goal. So he's certainly got some talent, young James Cook.
The quality of Schwartz and Lyon and Pike and now Sean Charles, well, I think they've played the game very well today. Their tactics have been very sound.
20 seconds left. Down goes Phoebe. Here's Bond. And an open goal for Bond. Carlton's 3rd in this last quarter. Just 9 seconds left. Madden slaps it out. Mitchell in trouble. Williams gets it through. Gleeson looked like a throw. Finishes up with Mitchell. Siren beats him. He hit the post anyway. It should be no score. They've given the score.
Matters little at this stage.
Well, what a thumping. Melbourne beating Carlton. So that's the 7th qualifier, beating the 2nd qualifier. And the margin 27 points after at one stage Melbourne trailed by 26.